they come from places like the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, the Washington Post, and those outlets have pretty much refused to cover. And this goes back a couple of years. They've pretty much refused to cover anything about Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, and China. And especially on any investigative work of this nature, and the reporters that I know that have excellent, investigative Chinese research skills. That plays a part. And I think the last thing that I would say that is difficult, that makes it a more difficult story, is that there's simply a lot of complexity in what is going on. And I'll just give you one example. There's one deal that Hunter's firm did with a Chinese SOE, and it's a very complex financial structure. That the deal is for a deal that they did on a copper mine in the Congo, no less, that they ran through Bermuda and BVI shell companies, and the financial arrangement between these companies is very complex, and it's basically nothing more than a payoff to Hunter's investment firm. But the complexity is such that it's not like there's an easy headline of this is what happened, this is why this is bad news. So unpacking some of this complexity is really hard, and so a lot of times people are looking for that one sexy headline that grabs everything. It doesn't really lend itself as easily to that type of 800 word type of news story.
And it is at this point that, just to make sure everyone watching is still with us, we're going to play a sex tape. Shelley, can you roll that? It's unrelated to the Bidens, just, keep people interested.
Just keep it sexy.
We agreed to keep the Joe Biden sex tape private, okay? We're not doing the Joe Biden sex tape.
Yeah, this is just a sex tape. Please roll it, Shelley. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, if you're listening to this on iTunes, you really missed out.
Oh, wow, Shelley.
It's 5 minutes of angry grunting.
Okay.
Wait.
That makes me question a lot of things about you, Matt.
Okay. This is running way off the rails now.
What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah, Hunter Biden. So I think one of maybe the most salacious things in this story, to kind of keep it a little sexy, is that it does make it seem pretty clear that, Joe Biden has said he had no knowledge of Hunter Biden's business deals, particularly in regards to China. Does this report confirm or deny that?
So one of the things is with these types of reports, we do not have an email from Joe Biden, for instance, about what was going on in China. Okay, so we can't say with perfect certainty Joe Biden did or did not know. Okay. The evidence that the author presents in this basically shows that it is very unrealistic that Joe did not know what was going on. There were news reports about Hunter's activities, dating back to, even just a couple of years into the Obama administration. Hunter Biden, in traveling to China, was receiving Secret Service protection. And so Joe Biden would have known regularly who Hunter Biden was meeting with in China, the circumstances of those meetings, and probably reports back on those meetings. So there's one of two scenarios. Either Joe worked incredibly hard to know nothing about those meetings, or honestly, he's lying about his knowledge. And this raises the other issue, is that when the relative of a senior government official like that travels someplace and receives government protection, those documentations will say who they met with and things like that, and those will be circulated throughout government. And so Joe Biden or his staff would have received basically notifications of the travel, who the meetings were with, things of that nature. So Joe Biden either did know and is lying, or he absolutely should have known. It simply can't be that through the destiny of chance he just didn't know. I mean, that is completely implausible.